What's going on YouTube? What's going on my ladies, my guys, my supporters? I ain't got no haters because I don't say or do nothing. I got nothing for nobody to hate on. But I got to show a clip of a modern, typical, older black woman. This is the type of woman that I'm talking about. I'm going to let y'all watch a little bit of it. And we're going to come back and talk about this.
A medical issue? Did she get heat stroke? No. This woman refused to get off of this boat and caused people to get sick, have to sit in the heat for long periods of time, while she sat there like a 5-year-old with her arms folded, refusing to get off of this boat. As you can see, the police had to come and physically remove her from her seat. Now, she and her mom and her son, who is about 8 or 10 years old, are passengers on the Carnival Glory. This is them getting ready to go on an excursion. Now, if you've cruised before, you know when you go on the excursion, you have to get wristbands. Her mom, and her son did not have wristbands, and they were asked to get off of the boat. She refused. She even made herself heavy, stiff, and made it hard for them to remove her. So this woman police officer slid her over in her seat, got her down on the ground, lifted her up by underneath her arms. This other policeman came and they carried her off of the boat because she refused to move.
But y'all, and a lot of y'all ain't gonna like to hear it because y'all don't want to look in the mirror. But this is typical behavior with a modern single black woman. This woman had to be hauled off a cruise ship excursion simply because she was the only person there that felt entitled not to have to follow the rules. To the point. Pure madness. Now I can guarantee you that woman ain't got no husband or no male friend in her life. I guarantee you she was either there on that cruise with her mama or some of her daughters or some female friends. No man. And they are unhappy. I run across them all the time in public. All the time, y'all. And they don't, you know, young women has never been my thing. Maybe I grew up with children of my own, so you know, that's a different video. Yeah, but y'all have like I said, I had one female, and I hope she's a supporter. But she sounded older, single, and bitter. Well, she is single because she said she's single and happy. No, you ain't nobody happy being alone every day. Come on now. And then the human body, if you healthy, you want to be touched sometime. Come on now. Y'all, I'm 58. And I can use some now. Me and my wife ain't got that kind of marriage. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, that's been dead over with. But anyway, I see them all the time, y'all. They walk in these stores. They walk in your space. You open doors for them. Hell, some days you even wait and hold the door for them, and they don't even say thank you. They walk around mature and angry because in the inside they feel like a failure because they standing out there with a sense of entitlement because they had to make it on their own. I cannot give a single mother credit for that when she could have chose the right father for her children. That's her mistake. Yeah, older black women, my age, They want credit for making it on their own. What the hell else was you gonna do? You chose Pookie and Ray Ray 2, 3, 4 times. They ain't giving you no support, no love, no assistance, hands-on with the children. And you mad at the world. You done took your ass way off somewhere from home. Now y'all seen that it was tens and tens of people there that didn't have no problem, but the black woman, the older black woman, she didn't want to follow any rules. Don't y'all remember not long ago we did a video on the lady in Jamaica that trashed the boat bar because she couldn't have her way. She was the same age. And it's sad because some of them are so freaking beautiful. And they built beautiful, not like a young woman. I'm talking about from an older man to an older woman. A lot of them look like they could get, but they don't. They be with such attitude, they don't even look up long enough to realize the problem is. So a lot of them just need to be beat, their thing beat up. She way out there with everybody else with their men, and she out there with her daughter. Yeah, they say her daughter, I think, and some grandchildren or something. I know they was paired up. That I be lying, go to the area Mexican restaurant. Ain't nothing in there but generations of black women and children. Only man being there, white men with their wife. I ain't gonna lie, well down south, that's all I see. See, it's just not Generation Z. A lot of their problems originate from being taught, that's my opinion, in those single parent homes. They didn't get that balance that they need. Children need a balance. And our women do not want to take responsibility for their own cat. They chose Pookie and Ray Ray. Being on top of it, you knew what you was getting hold of, but you still popped that thing. Now you got little Pookie Jr., little Ray Ray Jr., and you done endured it, but you ain't overcame it yet, but you enduring it, that single motherhood, and you struggling behind the scene and holding that in. When you get out in public on the smallest thing, y'all want to be snapping and blowing up. Here in my little town, here in the Mississippi Delta, I've watched about 5 fights this week. Nothing but black women. I'm serious. I'm going to do a live a little bit later, so we're going to talk about some things. We're going to update, find out about Shannon Sharpe. We're going to talk about everybody. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button, respectfully comment, and subscribe about what y'all actually feel. And think about where older black women are. Y'all mothers. And your mother good? Your grandmama good? Do they need to be talked to? Because trust me, just because your mother is 56 years old, there are older men that can desire them, want to be with them. Most older black men my age, when we retire successfully. I tell people all the time, I have to hustle. Social Security don't do it. I live off of residual incomes. I'm just going through some things now with a tenant that I'm at to foreclose on, and I had to get a lawyer, and he charged me $500. I went up there today and asked him to just hold his $350, and I'll hopefully come on out with that $150 soon. Anybody that want to support OG, listen, his cash app is BestKicks55. And I'm going live, y'all. Look for me. I'm out.